In this video there are 13 effective footwork or rather whole body movement combinations that help to improve your table tennis performance. The method of shadow training helps to focus on the relevant technique criteria. As a sports scientist, I will explain details of the 13 exercises that are executed by young players. The performance is either technically or speed orientated. Exercise 1 improves an effective transition between forehand and backhand topspin by using two side jumps. The used training stick that you can find in the video description helps to support the use of the whole body, especially the shoulder axis. In exercise 2, this combination is executed for maximum speed. It's good to achieve 7 or more combinations, which are 14 or more single strikes. In the 50% slow motion, the two jumps become clearer. The loud counting of the coach or player helps to learn the right rhythm during exercise 1 and 2. You can also see a mini step of the right outside foot during forehand topspin that is necessary to get some body weight on this outside foot to push effectively towards the backhand side. During exercise 3, the forehand topspin is played from the forehand side and the middle. It's good when players use two jumps instead of one jump or one shuffle step due to a better or more exact position of the feet after two jumps because of an ongoing anticipation process. In exercise 4, this exercise is played for speed. Players should try to achieve 7 or more combinations, respectively 14 or more single strikes. During the 50% slow motion, we can observe the two jumps between the forehand and the middle, as well as the weight shift during the two topspins, that is in the middle on the left foot and in the forehand side on the outside foot. Exercise 5 improves the quality of the forehand and backhand topspin combination from the middle and the backhand side. As you can see, there is a small jump to open the foot and hip position in the middle so that the right-handed player can perform a good weight transfer during the forehand topspin from the middle. During the 10-second speed execution in exercise 6, players should achieve again 7 or more combinations, respectively 14 single strikes. Watching the slow motion carefully, we can see that during the forehand topspin from the middle, the left leg muscles must absorb all the energy from the weight transfer and must push the left foot back into the parallel foot position for the backhand topspin. Therefore, it's important to do single leg jumps during your strength or jump training sessions, like in the video you can find in the info box in the upper right corner or in the video description. In exercise 7, players perform alternately forehand and backhand topspins from the backhand side. Sometimes this is called the pivot footwork. In my opinion, the best footwork for this situation is the use of two jumps, although more leg and core strength is needed and players tend to use only one jump or shuffle step. Again, 7 combinations, respectively 14 single strike movements, should be executed within the 10-second time slot during the speed execution. According to the ongoing anticipation process, the player can bring his body in a perfect position, especially with the fine-tuning of the second jump. In slow motion, we can also observe the absorption of the body weight transfer of the left leg after the forehand topspin and the pushback that is called amortization in sports science. Exercise 9 improves the first short-long combination. From the ready position, the player starts first with a single step into the forehand side, second pushes back into the ready position, third jumps side backwards to open the right foot or hip position, and fourth transfers the weight from the right to the left foot during the forehand topspin from the middle position. This time also the right foot must absorb the body weight and push back during the single step for and backwards. Again, it's recommended to train the leg strength or power by various jump skills like in the video in the info box in the upper right corner or video description. During exercise 10 there is a short-long combination with the forehand topspin from the forehand side as the second strike. The player starts first with a single step forward, second pushes back into the ready position, third jumps sidewards or side backwards to play a forehand topspin with maximum power to make a direct point with the maximum shift of the body weight from the back right foot to the left front foot. For the learning process, it is good to count loud like the following rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But sometimes it's not possible to solve the situation like this because players are too late in the long forehand corner or there's a need to play an additional third ball in the backhand corner. Therefore in exercise 11, players have to do after the forehand topspin from the forehand corner 2 further side jumps into the backhand side to practice this situation that happens quite often. In slow motion we observe first the single step forward, second the push back into the ready position, third the side jump into the forehand corner, fourth the forehand topspin that includes a mini step of the right foot to get body weight on that foot to push fifth, sidewards for the first side jump into the middle, and sixth the second side jump into the backhand corner. To count loud, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exercise 12 improves the combination of a short ball and a backhand topspin. Players start first with a single step into the short middle of the table, second push back into the ready position, third jump side backwards to have enough space for a backhand topspin with much power that goes into the table. To count loud, it is 1, 2, 3. As a training recommendation, players can vary the position of the training stick that can be right at the hip axis in front or behind the back. To emphasize the movements of the shoulder axis, the position of the training stick could be in front at the height of the shoulders, with straight or flexed arms, or with the stick on the neck behind the head. These variations can be a good coordinative training stimulus. During exercise 13, there is a combination of a short ball and a forehand topspin from the backhand side. This situation includes first the single step forward, second the push back into the ready position, third and fourth 2 jumps to open the hip and foot position for the forehand topspin, and fifth the heavy weight transfer during forehand topspin. To count loud, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One little note, adult players do often only 1 jump or a shuffle step, 2 jump or step around because their impulse that is generated by the leg muscles is much higher. But for kids, it's not bad to do 2 jumps to learn fast and short contacts on the ground with their feet. Thanks for watching, have fun during training, and please subscribe and ring the bell.